Welcome to this practice designed to embrace the vitality of early summer. This season is associated with the element of fire and its two sets of organs, the heart and small intestines, and the pericardium and triple heater. And the ascending yang energy of early summer invites us to dance and play and take flight. To begin, take a moment to position your body into Wuji or emptiness stance, with your feet planted beneath your shoulders, your knees slightly bent, and your spine lengthened. Take a couple of full natural breaths here. Then slowly sweep the palms out to your sides, gathering any tension, discomfort, or agitation. Raise them overhead, then bring them down the center line, guiding what you've gathered through your body, down your legs, and enter the earth below. Sweep the palms out again, inhaling and gathering what might feel nourishing and energizing from the world around you, and guide that nourishment down through your form. Feel it washing through you. Sweep out and up one last time, again gathering nourishment, then exhaling it down, allowing it to circulate through your form. Now bring the palms together over the lower dantian, which is a spot just below your navel. Behind this spot is your reservoir of qi that you'll both replenish and draw from during your practice today. Take some breaths here and attune with your body. Our first set of forms will help us awaken, clear, and energize the channels of qi that flow through our bodies. So start by stroking the palms down the sternum as you slowly inhale. And make soft fists and gently knock those fists along the sides of the sternum as you sigh out with a nice long Open the palms again and stroke, inhaling. Then knock, releasing tension with a long sigh. As we stroke the sternum, we're calming the heart and its protective sheath, the pericardium. These are the yin organs associated with the season of early summer. And as we knock and sigh, we're clearing out any energetic blockages or tension. We're also stimulating the thymus gland, which is a vital part of our immune system. Inhale to soothe and comfort the heart, and exhale, clearing out any tension and opening the heart so that it may both give and receive joy. Now the ha sigh here is the healing sound associated with the heart, but we can also use the he sound while knocking, which is the healing sound associated with the pericardium. Now that we've got our heart and pericardium awake, let's wake up the energy channels that feed those organs. So make a soft fist and knock into your armpit, and we'll do this about 36 times. This spot is the beginning of the heart and pericardium meridians and their yang counterparts, the small intestine and the triple warmer. Now open and slightly cup the palm, then gently slap down the inside of the arm following the paths of the heart and pericardium meridians. Knock the palm 3 times, then slap up the back side of the arm following the paths of the small intestine and triple heater meridians. Give yourself a shoulder massage here, relieve any tension, and then do the other side. Make a fist and knock into the armpit 36 times. This not only energizes the fire meridians, it also stimulates the clusters of lymph nodes that sit inside the armpit. Now you can open the palm and slap down the inside of the arm. And when you get to the palm, knock 3 times, then slap the outside of the arm, the back side of the arm, and give yourself a shoulder massage. Remember to breathe and release any tension as you exhale. Let's give the arms some nice shaking now. Shake off any stagnant energy you may have just knocked loose, and let yourself get a little silly and playful with it. You can bring the arms up or let them hang down. Jostle yourself in whatever way feels good to you. Imagine that you're shaking off stagnation or blockages like a bird might shake water off of its wings. Now, allow yourself to come to rest and notice how you feel, and see if you can find some pleasure in any feelings of openness. For our next form, you'll step wide into what is called horse stance. If it feels good to do so, you can sink your hips down slightly. Start by bringing the palms to either side of the sternum at the level of the heart, then slowly spread the arms in front and out, palms facing outward. Now gather the gifts of the sun, bringing the palms back to the chest. Exhale, spreading the arms to share the gifts of your heart. Inhale, gathering what the world gives you in return, and bringing the palms to the chest. Now, the emotion associated with the element of fire and the season of summer is joy. This form is great for helping us generate and balance feelings of joy. As you inhale, see if you can connect with something that brings you joy, a memory or a feeling. And then as you exhale, send that joy out into the world. If you're finding it challenging to tap into the experience of joy here, that's okay. There are a lot of things in our lives that can disconnect us from feeling happy. So instead, you might sigh out as you open the chest, allowing the vibrations to slowly dissolve whatever might be blocking your access to joy and pleasure. Now, if your hips are sunk down here, it's important to remember to keep your tailbone tipped slightly forward to protect your lower back. We can end the form by stepping the feet back beneath the shoulders. Now, our last warm-up form will have us drawing intersecting circles. So cross the arms as they draw up the torso and overhead. Then continue drawing circles by extending your arms out and back down. Inhale as you draw the circles up, and exhale as you draw down. Inhale, crossing the arms and reaching overhead, and exhale, circling down. Now, let's make even bigger circles now. Draw up, then hinge at the hips and bend down, bringing the circles all the way to the earth. Bend the knees and tilt the pelvis forward as you cross the arms and go up. As you reach upward, you're welcome to add a little back bend before you hinge forward. And if bending forward feels uncomfortable, just stay standing. And as always, if standing is not comfortable or accessible to you, you're welcome to practice this form seated. Inhale, circling upward. Exhale, circling down. Last one here. Inhale, circling and extending the spine toward heaven, and exhale, bowing toward the earth. Now, to bring this section of our practice to a close, we'll inhale, gathering all the benefits of our warm-up, and exhale, guiding those benefits down to the glowing reservoir of Qi that sits behind our navel. With the palms resting over the lower dantian, take full, rejuvenating, relaxing breaths. And notice how your body feels. In our next phase, we'll focus on the fire organs as we invite Qi to flow in and around our bodies. For our first circulating form, step the feet back out into horse stance and sink down as far as you feel comfortable, keeping your tailbone tilted slightly forward and your spine elongated. You can place your palms on your thighs for support. And now, keeping your hips stationary and your spine erect, move the torso to draw a circle with your heart. Once you get back to the top, circle your heart in the opposite direction. Exhale as you circle downward, and inhale as you circle upward. And as you draw your circle of heart fire, keep your spine nice and long, and your shoulders, back, and chest open, and allow your head to face forward. Exhale down and inhale up. This form is from the 8 silk brocades, and it's designed to help balance heart qi. If your heart feels like it's pumping too fast, you may have excessive heart fire, in which case you can stand taller and draw much smaller heart circles like I'm doing here. You can even stand still for a few breaths to bring your heart rate down. But if you're feeling sluggish or understimulated, you can sink the hips lower and draw bigger circles, making sure to listen to your body and stay connected to your breath throughout. Last one here. Exhale down and inhale up. Now, as we end our heart circles, step the feet back beneath the shoulders and inhale, gathering up balanced heart fire, and exhaling it down to the lower dantian. With the palms folding below the navel, take a few breaths, allowing your heart rate to slow down. This next form will circulate qi through our fire organs as we move like a white crane spreading its wings. Step the feet in close with the heels touching and the toes pointed slightly outward at about 45 degrees. Create a crane's beak with each hand by bringing your fingertips to your thumbs. Then, keeping the spine reaching tall, lift the arms to the sides as you bend the knees slightly out. Then lower your arms as you straighten your legs. Inhale, lifting the arms as you're capturing the wind with your feathers. And exhale down. Inhale, keeping the shoulders relaxed, and bend your knees only as far as you're comfortable. Exhale to lower the wings to your sides. Inhale, lifting your arms, using the muscles below your armpits. When you lift from this place beneath your armpits, it keeps you from tensing your shoulders. Exhale, straightening the legs and releasing your arms with the grace of a white crane. This form is from the 5 animal frolics, and its movements are designed to stretch and pump qi through the fire element meridians that run from your chest, down your arms, to your fingertips, and then back into your chest. And when you raise and lower your wings, imagine embodying the joyful and steady rhythm of a crane taking flight. the rhythm of your flight fill your heart with a kind of peaceful delight. To end, step your feet out and gather all of the joy you've generated during your flight and guide it down through your body. Fold the hands over the lower dantian and take a few calming breaths. Now we'll practice dancing like a crane. Step your feet back together and point the toes outward 45 degrees again. Now bend the knees and bring your hips back like you're starting to squat. Cross the arms at the level of your shins, then draw them up the center of your body. Shift your weight to the right foot and lift the left knee up to rest your toe on the ground. Bring the heel back down and swoop your wings downward again. Cross the arms and draw them overhead. Shift your weight to the left, and as your arms are at shoulder's height, lift your right knee up, lightly touching the right toe to the ground. We'll add breath now. Exhale, lowering. Inhale up. And exhale, lifting the knee. Inhale, briefly holding the position. Then exhale, lowering your heel and circling the arms down to your shins. Inhale up, shifting the weight. And exhale, wings extend and your knee lifts. Inhale, pausing. Then exhale, squatting and circling the arms back down to the shins. Inhale up, and this time, exhale your arms out and lift your knee to the height of your hips. Inhale, balanced and tranquil. Then exhale, allowing the knee to lower to your squat and circle the arms over the shins. Inhale up, and then lift your right knee. Inhale, balancing, and then exhale down. Inhale up, and exhale, lifting the left knee. Inhale, holding this position and balancing. Then exhale, bringing the leg down. Inhale up. Exhale, lifting the right knee. Inhale, holding the position. Then exhale down. Now, I'm not always able to balance this well, and that's okay. If you're finding balancing on one leg challenging, feel free to keep your toe resting on the earth like we did in the first 2 rounds. You can also practice this form in a seated position. If you do that, you'll circle the arms up and overhead, then bow forward over the legs. And what matters most is that you're allowing your movement to embody the graceful dancing of the red-headed crane. Red-crowned cranes perform elaborate dances for their mates, and their playful bowing heads, flapping wings, and one-legged hops serve to strengthen their bonds. Lower the wings, swooping downward, then bring them up. Lift the knee, hold the position, breathe with peace and calm, and exhale down, swooping downward. Inhale up. Exhale, lifting the knee. Inhale, holding. And then exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, lifting the knee. Inhale, holding the position. And exhale, releasing downward. One last one here, inhaling up. Exhaling, lifting the knee to balance. Inhale, pausing. Then exhale, swooping downward. Bring your dancing to a close by stepping the feet out and gathering the joy and playfulness of the crane's dance into your heart so that you can share it with others. Fold the hands over the lower dantian and connect with your breath. Our final circulating form is also from the 5 animal frolics, and it invites us to proudly present our wings. Bring your feet together and stand tall, and then fold your wings over your lower abdomen. Then as you open your wings, you'll step your left foot out, resting a pointed toe to the ground. Fold your wings, bringing your leg back in. Then open your wings, this time stepping out and resting your right toe on the ground. Fold inward, allowing the head to gently bow and the shoulders to curve inward. Then open up, stepping out and creating one long stretch from the tip of your left toe all the way to the crown of your head. Step in and fold the wings. And open the wings, stretching the arms back and opening the chest to the sun as you rest the right toe on the earth. Exhale, closing. Inhale, stepping out with a pointed toe and opening the wings to proudly present your heart. Step out, lengthening from the toe to the crown, and fold back in. I can be pretty hard on myself, and I tend to dismiss or doubt what I'm capable of. But practicing this form invites me to find joy and contentment in what I have to offer the world. The crane doesn't doubt her wings. She displays them proudly. And there's no need to doubt my own gifts or my abilities to apply them to the projects and people I care about. Inhale, opening the wings into a gentle full body stretch, and exhale, folding the wings and bowing the head slightly. Inhale, displaying your chest and wings and the gifts you have to offer the world. And exhale, bowing in gratitude for those gifts. So you'll present your wings twice more each side. And as you're doing so, see if you can, with your body, take on some of the crane's proud presence. Now to close, step out, gathering the confidence and contentment you may have generated with this form, then guide that down, allowing it to settle within you. Rest the palms over the lower dantian and breathe. Now that you've spent some time circulating fresh qi throughout your body, you can begin to focus on allowing the qi to move and settle wherever it's most needed. To do this, we'll practice a fire element standing meditation called Holding the Golden Urn. Step your feet out beneath your shoulders or just a little wider, and lift your arms and rest them at shoulders height, bending your elbows so that your forearms are angled just a little past 90 degrees. Spread your fingers and tilt your palms outward as if you were holding the sun or a large golden urn. Keep your knees slightly bent and your tailbone gently tucked, and lengthen the spine as if the crown of your head was being lifted by the heavens. Connect with stillness and settle into this position with full natural breaths. Inhale, allowing the warmth of the summer sun to nourish your heart. And exhale, spreading that life-giving warmth into all of your other organs. Inhale, filling your chest with red light. Exhale, allowing that light to expand and warm the rest of your body. Now, we've used our arms a lot today, so if it's too challenging to hold them up like this, feel free to bring your arms down and fold your hands over your heart. Inhale, gathering balanced joy and contentment. And exhale, sharing the joy you may feel with the world around you. Inhale, inviting effortlessness and spontaneity into your life. And exhale, connecting to the world with an open and playful heart. The season of summer, with its long, bright, and warm days, asks that we rise along with the sun, expanding outward to experience the world and all it has to offer. But the wisdom of the summer also teaches us that excessive heat and unrestrained expansion can lead to mania and heart-related illnesses. So as our energy rises and expands during the summer months, it's important to find ways to do so from a place of groundedness. And as summer brings opportunities for adventure, playfulness, and spontaneity into our lives, we must also remain mindful of the ways our actions impact the people and world around us. Let's practice tempering summer heat with groundedness. Release the arms and step the feet together. And as we inhale, we'll sweep the right hand out to the side and overhead. And exhale, guiding the palm down the center line, allowing it to rest atop the left palm. Inhale, sweeping the left up and allowing your gaze to follow as you exhale, guiding the palm down to your center line. Inhale, gathering up warm, rising summer chi. And exhale, allowing that chi to cool and condense as you guide it down toward the earth. Inhale, embodying expansive and rising yang. And exhale, consolidating with descending yin. Inhale, rising from a solid foundation. Exhale, descending and rooted. Inhale, reaching out and upward toward the bright sky, and drawing your energy down through your form and into the dark and fertile earth. On your next inhale, sweep both hands out and overhead. Then exhale, bringing your palms down the center line of your body without touching, like you're moving them down a pane of glass. And as you move the palms down, you're sealing in all of the healthy chi you've generated today. Inhale again, sweeping the palms out and overhead, gathering all of the merits of today's practice. Then exhale, moving the palms down to seal in the vibrant chi like you're squeezing closed a Ziploc bag. One more time, inhale, gathering all of the joy and goodness you found today, and exhale, sealing it so you might transform your heartfelt intentions into positive action. Now place the palms one over the other atop the lower dantian and stand tall like a stalk of bamboo reaching toward the sun. You might sway gently in the wind, and this will help the chi settle wherever it needs to go. Take full, natural breaths and just connect with however your body's feeling right now. Now, to end our practice, step forward for our 3 bows. Make a fist with one hand and rest the other palm on top of that fist. Our first bow is to our community, or to everyone who supports our well-being, as well as the land and the ecosystems that nourish us. Second bow is to our teachers, everyone who's brought wisdom and learning to us throughout our lives. And the final bow is to ourselves. And as we honor ourselves, we honor our long line of ancestors, every being throughout history who's made it possible for us to exist in the here and now. Bring the palms together at the heart and express gratitude for being alive in this present moment. I hope this practice helped you connect with the playful and invigorating power of fire and its season of summer. If you're interested, I offer a variety of learning opportunities, including personalized instruction and weekly group sessions. You can learn more about booking sessions at my website. And if you'd like to enhance your Qigong learning, check out the illustrated practice journal I've put together. You'll find the link below. This practice is a combination of forms I've learned from a variety of incredible teachers. I'm very grateful for the transformation their wisdom has brought my life, and I'll share their links to their websites for anyone who would like to learn more. Most of all, I'm grateful you've chosen to take this time for yourself today. May your summer be full of health and new adventures.